Hola, hola a todos. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Espero que estéis todos fenomenal. A ver, vamos a empezar unas nuevas actividades en plástica de primero de un tema nuevo, ¿vale? Es el tema de formas, shapes. Okay? In the cover of the unit in your books, you can see an example of Theo van Doesburg, neoplasticism. That's an study of a cow. Okay, these are different ways of designing a cow. Podéis ver varios ejemplos distintos que hizo el mismo artista de una vaca, ¿vale? You can see a more figurative, a more precise design of the cow, and this would be the final result or the final study of the cow, only with squares, rectangles, and very simple colors. Okay, this is a nice example of the unit of what are we going to do in this unit. Okay, so for the first activity, you have to go to this page 45, okay, 45. Here you have a design that you need to complete. To do the activity, I'm going to explain it briefly, the new concepts that you need to use, okay? So, the first one is the silhouette, second one is the outline, and the third one is the dintorno. Okay, so silhouette, silueta, okay, the silhouette. I think that you probably know what's the silhouette from a figure, okay? We can, and I am going to read, we can define it as a two-dimensional representation of the outline of something filled in black or another color. So, for example, if I want to design the silhouette from this hand, I could fill all the design. I'm going to leave that part empty with the same color, okay? I'm going to do it very fast because I only want you to understand the activity. Okay, so if I fill with the same color that figure, you have the silhouette of a hand. Okay, you don't need the line that was designed
no se borra.
in the contour. Okay.
¿Por qué lo querías borrar?
Outline. The outline is the line that defines the figure outside. Okay. Contorno. I can do the outline with a simple line. I don't know if you can see it with the pencil. Okay, yes, you can see it, just the outline with the pencil, or you can define it with different simple elements. So, for example, you can design the outline of the hand just with, in this case, simple dots. Okay, and if you complete all the design with simple dots, all this line, you can follow it with these simple elements. You are going to define, you are going to represent, you are going to draw the outline of a hand. Okay, can you see now the hand design only by its outline? Okay, silueta, contorno, and the last thing would be dintorno. Dintorno is the intermediate parts of a figure or shape, normally including lines, dots, colors, or textures. Okay, so For the dintorno of this hand, I would have to design what I can see inside it without designing the outline or without designing the silhouette. So, for example, and I am going to do it very fast, I could design the nails with some simple elements, okay? Okay, so that can do it. Okay, and then the shadows. Okay, so for example, that could be all the shadows of your design. Okay. And then you could complete it with, for example, with some color. Okay, try to do it more accurate than me. Okay, this is just an example so you can understand the idea of the activity. Okay. Okay, I think that this could be okay as an example. Okay, and you can cancel the outline, the guiding lines. Okay. And here in the outline activity, I could have cancelled also this pencil line that I have used to show you these concepts. Okay, so here you have the examples. That's the silhouette. You could have used a black paper and you could have cut the outline in order to have the silhouette. Here you have the outline, is just the line that defines the shape outside. Okay, and you can design the outline with a simple line or with different single elements. And here you have an example of the dintorno, that is all the different elements that you can see inside the hand. Okay, so for example, the skin, the shadows, etc. Okay, so if you have answered all these elements, here you have the example, here you have the paper of the activity you are going to do. So you have a butterfly designed in 3 different ways. This is the outline, as you can see in your books. The outline has been done with different elements. You have the silhouette with a simple straight color, and the dintorno with a more defined design inside the butterfly. Okay, so you have here in this part of the activity, you have to design in this part of the butterfly the outline following the elements that have been started, and the silhouette with a single color, similar to this. And on the other part of the activity, you have to design just the dintorno of the butterfly. You can follow the example or you can do it as you want. Try to use for this part of the activity maybe you can use the felt tip pens, and for the inside, for the dintorno, it's better if you use the colored pencils. Espero que se haya entendido, sobre todo con los ejemplos, ¿vale? Que la idea es dibujar aquí la mariposa, la silueta dentro con un único color y el contorno de la mariposa siguiendo con el pequeño patrón que nos viene aquí marcado. Podéis hacer uno diferente si queréis, pero que siga con un mismo patrón todo el contorno. Y en esta parte del ejercicio, hacer el dintorno dibujando de una manera un poquito más precisa, ¿vale? El interior con las partes de la mariposa. ¿Vale? Espero que haya quedado clara la actividad. Tenéis un par de días para hacerla. Esforzaros todo lo que podáis. Y por favor, cuando la hayáis acabado, hacéis una foto con vuestro nombre escrito en la lámina y me la subís al Classroom, al apartado correspondiente, ¿vale? Un abrazo para todos, seguimos en contacto. Hasta luego.